Sometimes in life you just need to just accept what is. OnlyFans is a place for adult content. Let's just be clear. It's a place for adult content. When you hear OnlyFans now, the first thing you think of is, oh, so this is where you promote your sexual content. That is not what it's become. It's now been part of the lexicon, in which its definition is it is for sex workers and so forth. And you see, OnlyFans, you now have to make a decision because see, this is where you have to just realize that there is an opportunity here, and you just need to accept what your site and what your brand is instead of trying to rebrand. Because see, this is different from, let's say, let me give an example. IMDb. IMDb for a long time was known for its boards. So it's discussion forums, which were very vociferous and very violent and very abusive. I liked that. I enjoyed it because I love confrontation. But IMDb were like, no, we were built upon me being a movie database and being the most popular movie database on the planet. So we need to move away from that. But we actually came into popularity as being a movie database, and we need to get back to that. OnlyFans, you came into popularity being a place for sex workers to now say what's up. So my thing is that this is people's livelihoods. This is how people earn good coin. And my thing is that I don't understand what is wrong with it, because I just think that we live in a society where sex is very taboo, and mentioning anything sexual is, oh, don't mention that, don't. But it's weird because it's almost in this society that you can very easily embrace violence and aggression. But when it comes to sex and so forth, that is a little bit more taboo. That's where a country like France is a bit more further ahead, because I think France is a lot more open sexually, especially with younger people, obviously not too young. So my thing for OnlyFans, like, I mean, what are you doing? You want to now rebrand yourself? Like, most of your money and your business and your success are through these sex workers. It's what they're from. Because sex will always sell. It will always sell. And I think, because I was even watching a video on it, is like, this is even a safer place. So do you want prostitutes to go out there being under the influence by pimps and are now going into the physical world where it's much more dangerous? Diseases, violence, abuse, and you can now come into confrontations, as opposed to comfort of your home, instant Wi-Fi connection, you're far away from anyone that can do stuff, and it can still provide the service that people will pay for. So I really don't understand what is wrong with it, because I just think that it's a society we're living in where the mention of the word sex and using sex as a means of income is somehow bad, it's somehow wrong, or it's somehow immoral. What's worse, using sex as a way of earning money, or selling drugs? Or going ahead and killing people, or promoting abusive stuff. What? Because I remember one porn star ages ago said that, oh yeah, I'm addicted to sex. I said, oh, how are you addicted? And she was like, I'd rather be addicted to sex than addicted to drugs. Addicted to cocaine and so forth. So my thing for OnlyFans is that, like, you are creating a safe haven for people who, if they don't have this haven, they can now go out into the real world where it's not going to become a lot more difficult. So you've created a site in which it is booming, it's very successful, it's very lucrative for people, and this is a viable income for people. And I'm sure they came under pressure from companies, but why do companies have to look down upon sex workers? Why? Like, why is this means of work wrong? As long as you're safe, as long as it's not too extreme or not too crazy, and as long as no young people whatsoever are involved, no underage people are involved, what's wrong with it? So for OnlyFans, man, come on. I mean, you have to reverse your decision, because if you just do this and it now puts people out of work and so forth, life is about providing a means of service. Now, as long as the means of service is understandable and it's about promoting drugs or any kind of negative stuff or abusive stuff, it's right. That's right. Some of you, man, remember to like, subscribe, one love.